When I was 16, I had just come home from a week in the hospital after another autoimmune attack. I grew up with Crohn's disease. I was born with an autoimmune disorder, and I was in and out of the hospitals up until that point my whole life. And it was a beautiful August day. Ontario summers are just stunning, warm, and I just wanted to be out with my friends. I just wanted to be enjoying the summer. I didn't want to be stuck up in bed, curled up, and depressed and feeling like life was passing me by. And my mom had been exploring meditation. And she said to me, Denise, you should try meditation. And I thought, what the heck is meditation? How would I do it? Where would I start? How does it help? I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Now, this is back in the 80s. We didn't really know a lot. There was no phones. There was no nothing. I would have to go to the library. So I kind of got a little irritated, like, I don't know why you're even saying this to me. So I didn't get angry at, hey, I really need this to fuel me. Instead, I just got depressed and kind of went into a little bit of a shell because I'm 16 years old and this is my life. And nobody really knew how to treat a lot of these type of disorders back then like they do today. So I kind of just felt sorry for myself, but everybody else was feeling sorry for me too. I wish I could say that moment turned my life around, but it didn't. What it did was give me a life mission to heal myself. So that began a 37-year journey of learning who I am, how the body works, and what it really takes to heal. If I could go back to that 16-year-old, I would hold her hand and say, trust your intuition. Don't care what anybody else says. Don't care what anybody else does. Your inner self knows the way. It knows what's best. Well, let's be honest. There's no 16-year-old who doesn't care about what people think about them. Nobody knew what vibration was. I certainly didn't have a clue. And I'd just be like, what the bleep are you talking about, right? Like I couldn't even go back to that former version of myself because the times were so different back then. So my quest began in my late 20s. And I just started picking up books, reading as many stories as I could. I started exploring different religions. I grew up Catholic. And I kind of went, well, I just see a lot of holes in that. But, what else is out there? Just curiosity. So curiosity really fueled me. I went on a really strict diet, started doing as much self-healing as I could get my hands on, became a healer, became a massage therapist and an osteopath so that I could help heal other people. I faced a lot of pain mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Like I was on a roller coaster spiritually, up, down, up, down. What should I believe? What shouldn't I believe? What do I understand? Oh, now I'm confused. It wasn't until actually after I had a near-death experience that it finally showed me how to connect with my inner child, how to connect to my higher self, and how to really fuel that into allowing my intuition to hit the driver's seat. But it seemed like the universe needed to teach me really slow because it took me 2 bouts of cancer, 9 surgery, a divorce, anxiety, fear, loneliness. Like I went through it all. And yet on the other side, I learned the most amazingly important truth that everything is energy. Now, yes, everybody says that, but I finally felt it. I was like, oh, I get it. And now I can read that energy just like a language. But here's the thing about languages. You're never going to stop learning the language. And if you stop practicing, you will by default go to your old language. So if I were to learn French today, it'd be in an adult brain. And I would have to practice and practice and practice. And if I stopped practicing, I probably would lose it. So that's why I've created this 90-day meditation mastery program. No, you're not going to become a master in 90 days because that's impossible. But it will give you a foundation and the consistency that's needed to really push yourself forward. But what I've also added is a community of help that I wish I had back when I was younger. So the big secret is you can't learn a language in isolation, but you also can't learn it when everybody else is speaking a different language. So if everybody else is speaking the old language, you're just going to by default go to the old language because you need somebody else to practice that language with to help you along the way. Have a little bit of fun with it. So imagine if someone notices you and says, hey, you seem calmer. You're handling stress better. You're making more money. You're not getting sick as much anymore. Like, what's going on? And you could say, well, I learned a new language and it keeps me healthy. And like, what would you do in that situation? Wouldn't you be curious? Well, some people will be curious. So, but you're not going to be able to get that language without having that interaction. I mean, the best thing you can do is submerge yourself into that culture. But when it comes to meditation and energy, it's unlikely you're going to quit your job, not raise your family, go live somewhere else. It can be done, but it's unlikely it's going to happen. That would be the best and the easiest thing to do, would be to just plunk yourself into a whole new country where this is all they do, and boom, you would just like wake yourself up going, holy cow. So that's why I created this community, is so that we're supported. And I created it as women only because women are on their own journeys. We have so many rites of passages we need to get through from all of the different things that women go through. Right now, me and all my little gang, we're going through menopause, and man, oh man, like nobody understands menopause the way we do. And we don't even understand it. So we're there helping each other. When it comes to fitness goals, the woman's body is very different when it comes to energy than a man's body. Yes, sure, we have all the same muscles, but we've got different hormones, and we've got different circadian rhythms, and we've got all kinds of stuff that make us a woman. Those two languages quite often, they just don't work. So I wanted to create a community that I would like to be a part of, where we can support each other through all of our goals, whether it's fitness goals, whether it's financial goals, family goals, whether you're trying to deal with teenage kids, whether you're trying to deal with a work situation, whether you're trying to make more money, maybe you're a coach out there and you're still trying to find your way. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. We've got to connect, and we work together as a community. And when you're going through something like this, like a 90-day meditation challenge, usually you have some type of a coach, but those programs are really, really, really expensive. Now, they're worth it. Don't get me wrong. I think all the coaches are amazing. However, not everyone has the financial means to take that on. And so what this is designed to do is not necessarily to replace it, but definitely be like, wow, this is really cool, and I can feel this, and I'm enjoying this. And one person might say, hey, I want to do the 90 days all over again. And they may do that 4 times before they ever hire a transformational coach. Another person might come in and go, hold on a second, that is really crazy. You're never going to believe what just happened to me. What was that? And hopefully the community can answer it. If they can't, and you're stuck and you're like, okay, I'm not able to go through, I'm there to support you. You can book a one-on-one with me. Not necessarily you don't have to, but I'm there to support you if you need to. So you lean on the community first. We lean on each other. If you have suggestions in the community, I'll explore it. I'll figure it out. I'll add it in maybe to the next workshop. So we're here to work together. So we start slow. We build out a routine. We have a place for women to feel connected, supported, and practice this new language, this new way of living, where healing isn't just mental, emotional, physical, financial, or spiritual. It's about balancing all of it. And that's a hard thing to do. So if you feel called to heal, if you feel called to calm your nervous system, shift your energy, and live a life of a bit of a higher frequency, then this is your invitation. Join me, join my friends, join my group, join my tribe, and let's make this 90-day challenge the beginning of a whole new life.